let's dive into some bold predictions. We're going to go with offensive-based predictions. John Breech, we will start with you.
Brinson, you're going to hate my prediction. You're going to think I'm trolling you, which I might be. But my bold prediction is that Brinson's future Hall of Famer, Matthew Stafford, crushes his Hall of Fame dreams because he ends the game with more interceptions than touchdown passes.
Is that Hall of Fame worthy?
That I don't think that gets him in the Hall of Fame. I think that rescinds his gold jacket if that happens. On the biggest stage, we've seen Stafford struggle at times. He has 9 interceptions in his past 7 games. He almost threw away the NFC title game.
I'm going to push back on that. He
almost threw away the NFC title game.
This is a classic Breechian trope.
What?
Breech?
I want to hear this.
I'm sorry, how many games did you bring back?
Bring what back?
You said Matthew Stafford is how many picks and how many games?
9 picks in the last 7 games.
Why 7 games?
Because that's the most recent games. I'm looking at the most recent history. He almost threw the NFC title game away, Brinson.
Yeah, that was not great.
That was not great, yeah.
Okay.
He has 1 interception in the playoffs. He's been clutch as hell in the playoffs. You are cherry picking.
He has
a defender dropping an interception is not clutch by Stafford.
He's been awesome in the playoffs. You are cherry picking
he just
4 regular season games to try and beef up your stats and point out why Matthew Stafford is going to have interceptions.
What's the talking point if Jaquiski Tartt catches that interception? What's the talking point? Just be honest. What is it?
I mean, it's a problem.
So he hasn't been clutch as well.
It's within the realm of possibility.
It's a problem, he says.
All I'm saying is that, Breech, you are cherry picking 4 regular season games. Why 4 regular season games?
I'm not because those games were equally important. The Rams were trying to win the division. It's not like those weren't unimportant games.
And I'm guessing you didn't want to go back 2 more games because he has 6 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
There was
in those
no
2
reason
games.
to go back 2 more games. Went back to December. I picked. You have to pick a cutoff point.
But I think Breech's point is that if Jaquiski Tartt catches the ball, that's a different conversation. Although you know what,
but you didn't go back. You just went back to like you were cherry picking.
He's getting number 1 defender.
You got it.
I'm getting. Brinson's getting angry.
You know what's funny though?
He's gonna rip his shirt off.
Jaquiski Tartt not only did Matthew Stafford a favor, he did John Breech a favor because Breech and I were talking about this earlier. So the Steelers and the Cowboys have met the most times in the playoffs. 2 franchises that you expect to be in the playoffs a lot. What's that?
They met the most time in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, thank you, yeah. If Jaquiski Tartt catches that ball, it's Bengals 49ers for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
And I don't think Breech wanted to face the 49ers because he's so much into history and good luck charms and all that.
Well, as much as I love Matthew Stafford, I wanted the 49ers to win the game. So I would have been fine with Tartt catching the ball. My point is just Matthew Stafford has been, if you just look at his playoff stats. And the reason I think that's important is because before the playoffs, everyone's beating the Matthew Stafford can't win a playoff game drum. I mean, he's 1 interception, 6 touchdowns, and completing well over 70% of his passes. He's been a really, really good quarterback in the playoffs. So, I mean, and look.
That's why this is a bold prediction, Brinson. This isn't called easy predictions. Yeah, see, it's a bold prediction. Now he's like, okay.
So this is what we typically do.
So you're giving my prediction an A+ then, right?
That's right. We usually grade these, but
I'll give you a C-.
Brinson's having a conniption.
Just give my prediction a C-.
I'll give you a C-. C for cherry picking, and minus because that prediction is minus EV.
You're going to give me a C for see this guy make the best bold prediction.
Oh,
where's my dunk button? I keep reaching for a dunk button.
It is bold though. I mean, I know you don't like it for the substance of it. But,
well, I mean, it's not like outrageously bold. He could throw 1 pick and 0 touchdowns.
Yeah, but that's not a Hall of Fame
like every single Breech prediction. There's a lot of outs here for Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah, he does have
Aaron Rodgers winning margin touchdown, still my all-time.
All right, you want to hear my ball prediction?
Yes.
And I'm stealing this from our guy, Jordan DeJohnny. He wrote this up on CBSSports.com, so go check that out. I was struggling with some bold predictions, so I went with him, and I'm giving him credit, but I love it. Odell Beckham throws a touchdown. He threw a touchdown, I think, in the playoff game. He threw one recently in the last month and a half or so. Has a really good arm, incredibly athletic. You get him on the move. You can get the defense to get to that side of the field because they think he's getting the swing pass and going to run with it. And then he just launches one downfield to Cooper Kupp. And if you're going to throw a touchdown pass to someone, why not have Cooper Kupp be on the receiving end of it? I like this. And maybe it gives the Rams a chance to sort of get the Bengals out of that drop 8 stuff if they decide to do that. So I'm going Odell Beckham throws 1 for 6.
I like that one. I give that an A+.
Shout out to Jordan. Thank you, Jordan.
Oh, no, actually, I take that back. I give that a D+.
Because he stole it?
Because he stole it.
But he stole
actually,
a good
one. I'll give you an F. Nobody passes with plagiarism.
No, it's like if you steal a Da Vinci, you're proud that you own a Da Vinci now. Sure, you stole it.
What the hell are you talking about? That's theft.
You're still going to show off your Da Vinci, though.
By the way, just to confirm what we said years ago, he would be a terrible lawyer. Your Honor, he stole it, but he claims it's his. I rest my case.
Also, he's like talking about like the idea of like intellectual property, and then it's like if you steal a Da Vinci painting, like what?
You still have one. It's cool.
You're like Charlie Day off Always Sunny, you're like the world's worst bird lawyer. Or aren't you? Are you a boat lawyer?
Boat lawyer.
I like his prediction, though. I'm going to give it an A-. Only not an A+.
I would give Jordan DeJohnny's prediction an A+.
I give Jordan A+, and Wilson gets an A- for regurgitating it.
All right, this one I think this one's a pretty good one, pretty bold one. I have mentioned that I am on the over Jamar Chase rushing yards.
What is it?
3.5 rushing yards.
That's it?
That's it.
That feels like the Evan McPherson 1.5 field goal.
Well, I mean, the idea being that like the Bengals, Jamar Chase is very good. I mean, like, to state the obvious here, the Bengals love Jamar Chase. They love getting they want to get the ball in Jamar Chase's hands.
Go on.
Tell me more. And I think that they will try and find creative ways to use Jamar Chase. This is the Super Bowl. You are going to bust out every trick play in the book. That's why the Odell Beckham throws a touchdown thing makes a lot of sense. So my bold prediction, and I would encourage everybody to bet the over on Jamar Chase rushing yards. If we get one end around, he's probably going to get there. And
right.
Yeah, it's not.
Or even maybe they're doing a fake pass to Jamar Chase and he ends up running it for 3.5 yards.
Exactly.
Or he takes a step back behind the line of scrimmage, Burrows throws it to him, and that still counts as rushing yards.
Absolutely. My bold prediction, Jamar Chase scores the only rushing touchdown in Super Bowl 56.
I mean, that's insanely bold to the point of lunacy. But, I mean, that's an A+ in terms of boldness.
I like it.
I love it. And
but wait a second. Oh, rushing. Okay, so it can still be an exciting game. It's not going to be 10-7 or something.
No. But I mean, I think. Well, look. So here's the concept behind it is like one, these quarterbacks are very good. Two, these teams will stack the line of scrimmage, force the quarterbacks to throw in the red zone, and then three, I don't understand the kicking props.
Yeah,
it's 1.5 field goals for each kicker. These guys love to kick. Sean McVay and Zach Taylor are like, I don't want to call them cowards, but they're pretty cowardly with their approach to fourth down.
Conservative.
I mean, good Lord. Yeah, he just went straight to coward.
They're in the Super Bowl. They're not cowards. Conservative.
You can be a coward and win a Super Bowl.
They're conservative.
Who?
I mean, anybody.
Name one.
Let's use conservative.
Mike McCarthy's a Super Bowl winner.
How dare you, sir?